so much for your support. Really appreciate that over the last 12 months, me being away from the channel. But we're back now, and let's have a sit down and a bit of a yarn about what's going on with the ZR2, where the Landcruiser is, and just a quick rundown of what my plans are for 2025. Oh, righty, where were we? Sun's out, guns out, coffee. ZR2. All right, we're back, guys. We are back. For those of you that's sort of been following along on the Instagram side of things, you'll have seen that, well, the 79 is gone. Put the coffee down and we'll have a bit of a yarn. Okay, the ZR2 versus the Landcruiser, the channel, the whole lot. Let's get into what's been happening, where I've been for the last 12 months, and what the future has in store for me, for the channel, for the ZR2, and where we're actually going to head. All right, let's get into it. All right, grab the coffee again. Look, the Landcruiser. Look, I absolutely loved my 79 series. Spent way too much money on upgrading it. You know, power upgrades, rear diff correction, train canopy, the whole lot. Like, it was an awesome rig and it went everywhere, but it still had its issues as well. Same as any other car, all right? I maintained it quite meticulously. You know, I made sure the wheel bearings were good. I made sure that the servicing was up to date. I mean, I changed the oil every 5,000 Ks as well as the oil filter. Fuel filter, oh, there's a bit of a stick there. So fuel filter was done roughly every sort of 10 to 20,000 as well, give or take. I mean, if I'd known that I'd been in sort of locations that had questionable fuel, get back from the trip, it's just easier just to change it. For the sake of $45 for a filter, it was just easier to do that, you know, safer than potentially stuffing up your engine or whatever else. So the 79, again, yep, look, she's gone and hopefully gone to a good home. I know that whoever's got that or was going to have it is going to appreciate it. Alrighty, next thing, the ZR2. Why did I go for a petrol four-wheel drive? An American tank like this anyway. Many reasons, I think. I never really wanted to get a petrol four-wheel drive, to be fair. I actually wanted to get the 2500, but the price of it was just the big thing that turned me off at the end of the day. You know, I've had people say, yeah, but you're thinking about it the wrong way, the GVM side of things. Sure, okay, I could have got that larger GVM, but you're going to think about what you're going to be doing with the vehicle. This thing can tow up to 4.2 tonne. I think there's the 1500s, the normal 1500s can tow, what, 4.5. I'd have to get the numbers out and we'll go through that. But yeah, I'm not looking to tow a massive van. Look, I say that now, but who knows, things may change. I just wanted something that I could use as more of a daily, as well as going away on the bigger trips. Look, this only has a 91 litre fuel tank, so that's probably one of the first things I'll be changing. Probably put a bit more of a lift on it, bigger wheels and tyres, all that sort of stuff, you know, just the stock standard bits and pieces that people that travel around a bit know that, you know, a vehicle that's going to be going remote into these situations that you're probably going to need to do anyway. We'll do another video on the ZR2, probably a little bit more in depth on the specs and other bits and pieces and why I chose the ZR2, again in another video. For now though, just want to give a bit more of an update on what's been happening and where I've been for the past 12 months. So I took 12 months off from this side of the camera, not doing any really big trips. I mean, I went to do a Cartog Island with a few mates. I did Francois-Peron National Park, Shark Bay, Steep Point, all of that. I didn't really do a lot of forward driving trips. I guess apart from the Dirk Hartog side of things, I did do one up to the Pilbara, and that's where obviously things went south for the Landcruiser. Yeah, that was pretty bad actually. But the main reason I've took 12 months off away from this side of things, from the social media side with the YouTube, was because I needed to really get my hands dirty in building the shed, building my home. And I feel like at the moment I've got it to a pretty good spot where most of the, I guess you could say, the foundations for the rest of the home has been built. So now that I'm at that stage, I'm looking to obviously get back into things on this side of the camera, get some more YouTube videos out, some more trips. Where those trips are going to be, look, I've got a couple of plans I'm not going to allude to just yet. You're going to have to stay tuned for that. But we've got some great things coming up this year for 2025. So stick around, it's going to be great. So, the ZR2, well, look, there's a whole heap of things that I'm looking to do to this, because I obviously want to take it away on some remote trips. We've got one in the very early planning stages at the minute for mid-May. But we'll see how we go with that. And then obviously there's other trips that I'm looking to get away on up into the Northern Territory later this year. So, well, sort of mid-year-ish. That may lead from the first trip to that bit, who knows. We'll see how we go. Alrighty, what type of things we're looking at? Definitely a little bit more of a suspension lift, probably a couple of inches. 35-inch tyres on some more suitable rims, probably more load-rated rims. I don't know if I'm going to go Method, KMC, King wheels, whatever, I don't know. Looking into all the options at the minute. Definitely a front bar, because even though that is a steel bumper on the front, it's not going to give me the protection that I would feel safe with. As well as I want to put more lights on the front too. I've just got the Light Force 20-inch dual row Viper light bar on there at the moment, and it's a great light bar. Gives me more light, but it doesn't give me that distance that I'm sort of looking for on those longer trips and the straightaways. Got the front runner roof rack to go on as well. More lights to go up there on the roof rack. A tub rack type of system I'm thinking about. Again, not looking to go a train canopy for this. As I said before, I've still got the MITS alloy canopy with the full red arc system in that. So I've just been looking at that, seeing how I could potentially remove that from the canopy and retrofit it into the back of the tub. Obviously, I'd need to look into trying to keep the dust and the weather out of it. So yeah, there's a whole list of things that I'm looking at. Just trying to work out how it's all going to tie in to become, or to help build this into something that's going to be suitable for those longer off-grid and remote outback touring type of thing that I'm looking to do, that I was doing with the Landcruiser. So we'll see how we go with that. Alrighty, well, I'm going to finish my cuppa, but for those of you guys that stuck around and have been following along on the Instagram side of things, thank you very much, really appreciate your support. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like, subscribe, and stick around for more build videos with the Chevy ZR2. We've got a whole heap of things coming, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.